Alright everyone, December's right around the corner, and we gotta make sure that if we're gonna deliver these gifts around the world, we need to be prepared. It's been a difficult few weeks, but I appreciate all your help, support, and hard work. Villagers around the world are in for a big surprise, and thanks to you, you're about to make their holiday season special, so keep up the great work. Santa and Jingle finally got back to us! Okay, so what do they say? Thanks for reaching up. Hey, they say we can help out this year. Yeah. Time to get ready. Ho ho ho! How do I look? Alright, time to go deliver some gifts. Come on! Alright, first things first, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Kwanzaa, a Happy Hanukkah, a blessed Yule, and everything else. And if you didn't celebrate anything, I just hope you're having a great day and or night, you know? Alright, so to explain how I went through this whole process, I used Musicom, which is an online market where you can trade, buy, and sell anything. Furniture, recipes, island visits, for shooting stars, turnip prices, or even island tours. You name it, they got it. But I'll be making a video about Musicom in the future, so don't worry. Also, I use the Nintendo Switch online phone app, so I can use voice to text whenever I needed it. I also had some phrases copy and paste, just to make things go by smoother, which they definitely helped out. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't really know how I was gonna structure this video. I couldn't release the trade for each day because I was still editing the trailers throughout December, which took way too long, but it was worth it. However, as the days started passing by, the story started to write itself, so let's get into it. Alright, so my thought process for what items to gift to people was to pick things that are popular, rare, seasonal, or resident service exclusive. You know, the color exclusive items that each player have for their own game. The main reason I did this was so I wouldn't have any trouble finding people to gift. Now, this wasn't a foolproof plan, because there were some items I did have trouble giving away, but we'll get to that when the time comes. Lastly, when it came to the gifts, I wanted to make sure to give a variety of item types: furniture, rugs, wallpaper, flooring, recipes, materials, clothing, bags, wands, and bells. Now right off the back on day one, I ran into my first issue. Besides being anxious, my original plan was to post an item and sell it for a small amount. But when I would get to their island, they would find out that they didn't have to pay and that it was all free. However, I was only given the option to have people visit my island, so when they would come to my island, they would still leave their bells and tickets, even though I told them that what I was giving them was for free. But don't worry, I was using those donations for future gifts because Santa needs some help. Thankfully, this only lasted for the first few trades. Okay, so here my Nintendo app wasn't working, which really shook me. Not only did I have to worry about the pressure of this whole thing, I had to make sure to not only type what I was saying fast, but also make sure it was spelled correctly. Good thing I was on my toes and in the zone. And luckily, this only happened to me once, so that's good. Now the way we fixed the issue of having people come to my island was, I found out that I can actually sell the item for free. Then I can decide if I want them to come to me or I can go to them. This made things so much easier. Now the next issue we ran into were the side gifts. Now the plan was to give the giftee an item from their wish list, which worked for about a week, but oddly enough, everyone after that didn't have anything on their wish list, so I had to improvise. Now, those people who did have something on their wish list were usually villagers, and at that, villagers I didn't have on my island. So, it was pretty much like they had nothing on their wish list, at least when it comes to gifts that I can give them. Thankfully, we were able to solve this problem by coming up with a theme for each day. I would make sure that the items were tied in together, keeping up with the theme. And if I couldn't do that, I would give them recipe materials. Gold nuggets, pearls, star fragments, and whatever else was rare or just took a lot of time to farm. Okay, so I don't normally say this, but if you like what you're seeing, please think about tossing me a like. And if you want to follow me on my adventure here, consider subscribing. It would mean a lot, and I would really appreciate it. Now back to the video. So, one thing I loved about delivering gifts to people, besides the excitement of gift giving, was the islands themselves. There were a variety of islands that we visited that were just so cute and inspiring. But I think it's important to show people the different types of islands there are and the progress that they're in. Because I know we all beat ourselves up for how our island looks. We compare our islands to other people's islands. But here, we saw all levels of an island. We saw some that were extremely decorated, and some that were literally just starting out, and everything else in between. We all start somewhere. Don't be discouraged if your island doesn't look like everyone else's. Just be patient and give it time. You'll get there. So after a few weeks, I started to get a handle of how I wanted to go about showing the items that I was going to be giving away for the day. I figured by displaying the items on the ground, it'll be a lot more easier for you to see what I was giving away for the day, and this made preparing for the trades a lot more quicker for me. Okay, so for some reason, I wasn't prepared and expecting to receive gifts, even though it's the holiday season. I was generally caught off guard whenever someone would give me a gift, but it was really sweet. Meeting like-minded people who just wanted to spread the holiday cheer was really nice. And we did run into another fellow Santa, which was pretty funny. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there were some things that just weren't selling, and it was actually kind of worrying. For example, one of the items I posted was an imperial wall. I'd figured that it was a special wallpaper so that it would kind of go, but after a couple of hours, no one was wanting it. So I had to change the item of the day, being the imperial wallpaper, to the imperial dining table, which was still on theme for the day, but it was still stressful. So thankfully, after posting it, not even a minute later, there were people who were wanting it, which made my life a lot more easier. But this was something I had to be on top of when I was deciding to give an item away for the day, because I realized not everyone wants the things I'm giving away. Okay, so don't judge me, but one of the things I was struggling throughout this whole journey was whenever there was another person at the island I was visiting, I don't know why, but my mind would just blue screen. I was fumbling my words and I was hitting all the wrong buttons, and it was just awful. And it didn't help that my voice to text was not working with my phone. So then I would be just standing there and they would just be looking at me and I'm like, I'm trying to say Merry Christmas, but I just can't do it right now, forgive me. And then I would just panic. But thankfully, we made it through it. Now I know one thing you're all thinking. Well, what happens if someone disconnects? Thankfully, I can show you what happens. I had a connection error right after I traded the gifts. But don't worry, if this happens to you, just message the person back, acknowledge the issue, and ask them if they still want to trade. Then go from there. If they still want to trade, great. And if they don't, that's okay. Just be cordial about it. Now, the interesting thing about having to commentate on every daily trade was I started realizing how much more comfortable I started feeling when I was in front of my mic. I always plan what I say, so having to think and talk on the fly was something that was very much out of my comfort zone. But after a while, I wasn't really afraid, and I felt more relaxed in me whenever I would speak. I was always self-conscious whenever I would fumble my words, but whenever I did, I just brushed it off and continued, realizing that everyone makes mistakes and it's okay. We're all human. Now, if you guys want to see all 25 trades with the commentary, please just say in the comments so I can get on that. I didn't do that for this video because I'd figure it was going to be way too long. So if that's something you're all interested in seeing, just type it in the comments. Okay, we're at day number 25, and here I want to play the last trade for you so you can get an idea of how these trades went. And you can hear my closing thoughts about this whole experience, so let's get into it. Hello everyone! Merry Christmas! Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays. And if you don't celebrate anything, hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. It is day number 25, and wow, this has been super crazy. There's so much that happened throughout this series that I feel has helped me grow, not only as, you know, a content creator, but also just in general. And it's been crazy. I've been feeling more confident in my speaking, you know, to my microphone. I've been being able to think exactly of what I want to say without having to rush or feel panicked, which is always great. And it's I'm kind of happy that we're gonna be done. It's been so much fun, but also so intense, but in the best way possible. And to end 25 days of Christmas, we are going to be giving away this wall, the falling snow room. I knew this was going to be one of the big items I was going to do near the end of the project, and as the last couple of days have been coming by, I knew for a fact that this was going to be the end all be all gifts. I feel there's something special about falling snow on Christmas, and for me it's a very special thing, so I kind of wanted to, you know, give that as a gift. So we're doing that, but we're also going to be giving this snowflake bag, this little tree, and this little ornament crown. I know some of these have been items that we've given away, but not as the I think they were the main items or also side items, but I mean the room wallpaper was kind of the big thing that I wanted. And we're also going to be giving them 25,000 bells, a pearl, and a gold nugget. I feel they're all appropriate, and who doesn't like cash on Christmas as well? You know? So yeah, I'm super excited and happy about this whole project and how it turned out. It was a lot more intense than I was thinking, but I think that's not a bad thing. And yeah, so let's start wrapping these things up, because who doesn't like wrapping things and unwrapping things for Christmas? Alright, and I specifically bought 2 of these wrapping papers because I like color coordination with my gifts if possible. And we're ready. Okay, so we're gonna swap here with here, and here, right? Actually, we should probably swap. Bam, there we go. I feel like getting the materials would be like one of the ending things that, you know, you should be opening. Let the other gifts come first, and then we can come here. Okay, the person has not yet sent their code. They're currently making a trade. So I was taking my time with getting ready. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. So yeah, I'd figure I can, you know, do this intro, and then make our way over. Also, let me say hi to Walker, because Walker is my best buddy here. I'm glad he's enjoying the concert. I'll join him afterwards. Yeah, let's get over here and get going. Okay, well, now that we're waiting, I guess we can do a quick cut till we're actually ready. So until then, I'll be right back. Hello everyone, and we're back again. So we had a mix-up with our first trader. They went unresponsive, which is fine because it's the holidays. But in the meantime, while I was waiting for them, I found someone else to trade with, and in the middle of that trade, I had to come back home because I accidentally forgot to take down the wallpaper, which was so embarrassing. so yeah, so we got everything fixed up, thank the Lord. The second buyer was really patient. I still gave him gifts, and yeah, but now we're gonna go back to our original trader, and I'm excited. Hopefully this goes a little bit more smoother, but beggars can't be choosers, am I right? Alright, let me make sure I have their code. I want to travel dodo code. Okay, cool. On my way. 65 RXJ. 65 RXJ. 60X or 65 RXJ. Okay. That's it. I think I was saying it wrong. But what I knew was right. Okay. Yeah, Puppy Lou. And we're gonna go see Phasma. Let's fly. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh man, this is so weird. Like being done after this. I don't think I've played Animal Crossing as much so consistently. Thank you. But yeah, this is like a bittersweet ending. I'm happy that I'm gonna be done, but it's sad. It's so nice being able to do this and meeting a lot of nice people, and seeing so many nice islands. I think is gonna be the thing that I'm gonna miss. Though, I mean, it's not gonna. This isn't the end of, you know, using Nookazon and, you know, giving items to other players. But I think for like this whole thing, especially, one thing that I was mentioning before, one of the reasons why I chose this island, was the island name was Puppy Lou, and since this is kind of inspired from my grief from losing my dog, I thought it was a perfect ending to the whole situation. I don't know, and I feel so much better after doing this whole thing. I thought it was a perfect fit, so I'm excited. And also, did my eye see Renee? Renee is actually a villager I want on my island. I'm so jealous. Okay. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let me also make sure I'm recording, because I don't know why that's the most scary thing that I can think of is not recording. I just realized I went quiet. I am always awkward whenever there's like other people around me. Is that person's name Geneve? Is that how you spell it? I feel like that's how you spell Geneve, but I don't know if that's actually the name that I see. I'm the worst when it comes to names. But I love that we both had the same thing in mind. Santas think alike, you know what I'm saying? Also, exclamation mark. These gifts are for you, exclamation mark. Aw, yeah, here they come. There's still more. Happy holidays, exclamation mark. Oop, oop. You have a Merry Christmas, exclamation mark. We did it! Oh, I love that so much. I think especially given that out of all the days, this is the one that we've given the most gifts for. I think it's one of, appropriate, for being the 25th day and the last day, but also, I don't know, like I was saying, this whole thing has been a process of grief, for my dog, who made me feel super special, and I just wanted to spread that love, to the community, and I think that's why it's a little sad, because it is coming to an end, but also I'm happy that he inspired this whole thing, and regardless of how I ended up editing this, because I don't fully know exactly how I'm editing this, which is a little not awesome, because this is gonna be going live hopefully soon, but yeah, I don't know, I feel like it's sad, but also I'm super happy that I did this, because it's probably one of my favorite things I've done in a real long time, and in honor of my dog, why not, spread some holiday cheer. He always made the holidays the best thing ever, and I just wanted to, say thank you for everything that you've done, and, give that feeling to other people. Maybe make their day or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's nice. I have a big smile on my face, as sad as this sounds. I'm really happy that I did this, and I appreciate you all being here with me on this adventure. As I said earlier, I hope you're all having a Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, or any other holiday that you are celebrating. And if you don't celebrate any holidays today, I hope you're just having a great day. I believe it's Saturday. This whole week has been flying, so yeah, it's Saturday. It says right there. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I hope you're having a great holiday, and as well as a Happy New Year, which I hope you guys are ready for that, because it's gonna be fun. So yeah, get ready. We have a lot of stuff planned, but yeah, you guys have a good day, and happy holidays.